I wonder if you have ever imagined what it would be like to receive a CT scan, wondering, do I have cancer? Or received a CT scan after you've been having cancer treatment, thinking, is this cancer treatment working? I was recently in that position, in the waiting zone in between receiving the scan and receiving the results. And if you have had cancer and you don't need to imagine that, tell us in the comments, but I'm expecting that you would know that it can be a bit of a anxious time. That's where the saying scanxiety comes from. You can feel rather nervous, you can feel distracted, and all types of feelings. So this video basically is showing in that particular time where I had a week in between receiving the scans and receiving the results, this is what I got up to. And I might just add that this is probably one of the ideal ways to pass that time. So if you are a cancer patient and you don't know whether you do that particular time well, here is my big hint: keep busy and count your blessings. Instead of going, oh, I don't have time for this, I'm so upset, I'm so anxious, I can't focus. Put it aside. The scan has been done. The results are not going to change. Just throw yourself into the living in the moment. Now, of course, you can't choose the week that you have to wait and the days, but I feel like I was just lucky this particular week because it was just so busy and I had so much to keep my mind off the scan. You just decide, I'm not going to dwell on this. I'm going to go and I'm going to do what I need to do and I'm going to have fun. So that's exactly what happened. The very next day after I had the scans, I had to travel back down to Brisbane because my son had an Amy B drum exam. It, in fact, wasn't the best experience. It was his first exam. Also, his teacher, it was his first time having a student in an exam as well. So unfortunately, there was just a few little things that the teacher didn't realise the way they do things in exams. So the biggest thing was the backing track that was played in the exam was different to the backing track Toby had been practicing to. So that threw him big time. And so we still haven't got the exam results back for that, but we don't have high hopes. But I'm so proud of Toby for going and doing the exam. And it was a good learning experience afterwards that, hey, we try, sometimes we fail, but better to have tried and failed than to never have tried at all. And we can always do better next time. We can learn from this experience and away we go. So that was the first day after the scans. Okay, go.
Here's a free drumstick. Here's a free drumstick. Here's a free drumstick. Oh, thank you. Wait, I need to set this up for the camera. Taking the video.
I'm waiting.
Are you ready for rumba?
Back to Brisbane. This time I've got a passenger. Why are we going to Brisbane, Toby?
Drum exam.
Drum exam. Okay, here we go.
Haircut.
Good luck. He does want a haircut. He doesn't need a haircut. You kind of look like a shaggy old drummer though. No, you'd like to be more.
I need longer hair flow to do that.
Yeah, true. Can't do that for school.
I like songs.
Well, I think it's for different grade levels. Are you feeling nervous yet?
Kind of.
Kind of. I would be feeling nervous. Oh, don't do that. That's where my mouth goes. All this, the consolation donut for a hard day. Consolation means something that makes you feel better after you've had something hard happen to you. Because you tried, but it wasn't a highly successful drum exam in your opinion, right? Yeah, and you don't hold high hopes that maybe it could be different. That's okay, at least you tried. If you're a person that loves following other people and what they do with life, please subscribe to this channel because that's what we're all about. I am going through a cancer journey. It's interesting sometimes to see how people cope during these big events in life. And sometimes it's just interesting seeing how families cope or families work. And so if that's your jam, get on and subscribe to this channel, and I'd love to hear from you in the comments. I'm showing you my children's performances in the school play. We are able to show a lot of video of this because we have talented teachers at our school who both wrote the musical and another one who wrote the musical score. The play was great fun, all about a writer who was writing a storyline that he could hop into his story. So it had all types of analogies of like God or the sun coming down and entering into his own story. My nieces and nephews are in there and my children. So if you've been following along for a while, see if you can spot my children and my nieces and nephews. Let me know in the comments if you could pick them out. Trent was paired up with his cousin, so that's a little bit easier to find his cousin and him in that. We had 4 performances over the weekend, so you'll see there's different kind of performances. So the first one was at night, and that was the opening performance. So I went with just Alex, and it was great seeing the kids there. It was a split cast, so even though there were 4 performances, Trent, who had a speaking part, was only speaking in 2 of those parts, and Corinne. And Imogen was in the cast, so she didn't change a lot. She was just in the cast, although she had a tiny speaking performance. So on their second performance, their first performance, my parents had come. Second performance, my mother-in-law had come along. And then because I got really curious about what the other cast looked like. And so a friend of mine had been telling me how she had to book an extra seat, that she had no one to sit in. So even though I had watched it twice and it was ridiculously long, sorry, Mr. J, if you're watching, but it really needed to be cut quite a bit. Even though I'd done so much watching, I just asked my friend Tina if I could use her spare seat, and she still had it available and said yes. So I came on closing night and watched the other performance, and the kids did great in that as well. And it was just lovely seeing them all at the end. So excited, pumped up feeling of finishing a performance. And even though some of the storyline was quite convoluted and hard to understand, but I was really grateful that my kids, the main aspects and the Christian elements of the story had really soaked into their soul. So as a parent, that was just very special to watch as well. So yes, if you don't, I am not offended. If you want to just skip to the next bit, that's fine. But for those of you who watch, here it is. Well, we are just at the Armitage Centre next to the Empire Theatre, and Emmy and Trent are in a school production tonight, and so 2 of my nieces and nephew, so it should be a good night. Got flowers for didn't see you.
It's such an impression. As you can tell, because I've been telling the story.
Only 12 times in a year.
No, this is just a video. Well done. And special thanks to Corinne for all the driving the whole year. Thank you.
I'll be the wife in the relationship.
Okay. And Renee, give him a big hit. Oh my gosh. I know this video is long, but I could not resist adding this little clip of my babysitting gig with my adorable little niece Isabella. So cute. That's the kettle, isn't it? I've got one little helper helping make brownies for afternoon tea when the kids come home. What type of brownies are they? Can you remember? Is it
Caramel.
caramel? That's right. And is the batter delicious?
Yes.
Yep. You're very serious about eating it all.
Huh?
Okay, Saturday morning, and we are going to puppy preschool. Yay! I had a really good sleep last night after a week of absolutely crap sleep. So it was so hard getting up this morning. Anyway, hopefully this goes well. Okay, Toby's ready to go. You ready to go, Roxy?
Very.
Yes. Hey, Roxy. Oh, Roxy. Gotta learn how to walk on that leash. Yes, you do.
It's actually beautiful to see your flag. Right, you ready? Let's go. As you turn around. So you are actually doing a complete turn.
You missed it.
Okay, when you get past everybody, give you a bit of space. Left about turn. Right, now, when you get here, so your dog, you guys should be facing that way at the moment. Because one, no hand signal, no verbal. At the moment, we're facing that. Try this next one. Go straight through, here they come guys, get that focus.
Toby? Probably hold the treat down closer to her next.
sun shining down from heaven. Hustle, 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 hustle. How many tumors have you sold? Idiots, idiots.
My marriage is a prison sentence. Help me, help me.
We can scrub your fabric clean, just like you, just like you. Just stay to fight for way. Take a moment out, take a moment out, take a sweat to the tears for years out. They keep well in the shade. Gourds, 2 a penny. Don't just stand around here all day, make meat of the selling. What kind of a man are you? You let him walk by and you're staring into space.
Well,
Oh, don't make excuses. Do I got to do everything in our lives?
I grew him.
You're sassy, mister. You're burnt toast now. You're walk crooked. You want us to make that shit down?
The world was safe here. Wait, the best one in the world was a horse? Of course. Why can't it be? It's a horse. It can't talk. Right, I'll finish it. And then the horse jumped down off the deep dark cave. And when rain go and killed the town, there was blood everywhere. Ew, no. What are you even saying? The horse went mango? Yes, but what's it called when an animal is crazy? A brother? Ha ha, but not. It's like mango.
I think the word you're looking for is rogue, young man.
That's a ticket. Rogue horse. Blood everywhere. Blood everywhere. Blood and guts and more blood everywhere.
Why'd I have to say everything twice?
I was listening.
Well, why didn't you answer me?
Maybe I was scared of giving you the wrong answer. You're always whacking me.
You're sassing again, aren't ya?
Well, what if I am?
I'm gonna enjoy this. Remember that feeding after you left the cow door open and they ate all the rutabagas?
I still live.
Picture that now as you're dying and call them the good old days.
Excuse me.
Yes.
I am the wise man of Avondale.
Lovely to meet the wise men, dear.
It's lovely.
And where have you moved from?
Avondale.
You did say I was from Avondale.
Death.
Oh, Mrs. Potts, you seem like a wise woman yourself.
Oh,
I bet you don't thank you enough.
Oh, dear husband. I'm going to the shop over there to fetch a turnover. Could I get you anything for working so hard?
You're a wizard.
Listen and love. Listen and love.
Will Hart, best friend to the end. I had that tattooed, you know.
What? Where?
On the end.
I get a little bit nervous that this is so long, but if you're still watching, hooray and thank you. The last big thing that we had done, so after Thursday, Friday, Saturday performances, on Sunday, Alex's friend, Glenn, who lives in Sydney, but is a Queenslander, had flown up to Queensland and he got together with a lot of family and friends for his 50th birthday at the Gold Coast. So that's it's really probably a 3-hour drive down to Broadbeach and went to a bowls club, did some more barefoot bowling. You know how we don't mind getting out and doing a bit of barefoot bowling. And so that was a lovely fun afternoon and a good way to finish off. And then the next week, I was back down in Brisbane to get the results, and that will be in the next video. So stay tuned, subscribe, put the bell button on so that you can hear a notification that that video where I am going to receive results comes in. But amazing week to just get your mind off the scans and the results and what's going to happen and just throw yourself into life If you don't have a busy week like I did and you are waiting for scan results, go and make some busyness for you. I highly recommend it. It just really helps you. But in the meantime, enjoy watching the birthday party. We had just Toby and Jaden come down for that because the night before the performance had finished. So Imogen and Trent were just absolutely pooped. So we said, no, you guys relax, because they had been practicing very hard from the weekend before, lots of late nights. Jonty had some year 12 work that he needed to get onto. So we just took the two little boys down. They were wonderful and it was a really great day out. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks a lot. Bye. Okay, last stop for the weekend. Glenn's 50th. Gold Coast.
Oh, that's accurate with your lining up.
Ooh, too much curve. Guessed it already.
Felt to me. You'll go, Alex?
All right. Spent some years for some people, and a lot of people have travelled a long way from. But I'd bring the party here, you know. Hope you've enjoyed. There's some quality bowls, not by me. Ended up on the wrong green a couple of times. But yeah, there's dig in, enjoy some cakes.
After that, I got to know him in Thymus High School. I went to Metastisis. I did have a disc to show everybody. All the kids got a computer disc to tell. So I did a bit of an assignment, but most of the time we were shooting hoops on the side of his house, playing solitaire with his computer. But Glenn got sick of us playing solitaire, so he hit the file. And Glenn was always on the straight and narrow the whole time. I've never known him to be doing anything. I don't have a lot of dirt on Glenn other than that. Get out of here, get home.
2000.
Finding something to eat. What do you think of the Gold Coast compared to the Sunshine Coast, boys?
It's bigger. My feet hurt.
Bigger? The lamb shop has smelt really good, right, Alex?
And it costs like $1 billion for one lamb.
No.
Like $1 billion.
You guys don't want lamb, you just want
Chicken.
what type of chicken?
Crispy chicken. Excuses.
Don't make it sound fancy, you just want KFC.
No, I want the lamb any type
Kentucky
of
Fried.
chicken. I guess we have to have chicken.
Sorry?
Any type of chicken that's like crispy like KFC's. Mom, I guess
oh,
the lamb
okay.
chop. I guess the lamb chop.
Waiting for lamb souvlaki. These boys are getting KFC. What sold us? Yeah. Here they come. Okay. KFC.
I got chicken.
They're going to get fat.
Yep.
You won't be getting fat from the Baskin and Robbins we picked
That's
up.
low carb ice cream.
I don't know which one's which. Right here.
I'm skinny, I need to get fat.
Yay.
I'm fat. With a big drink.
Show me the drink.
Is this yours or mine? How do we know
That's
what's
mine.
And chips. Biggest one I've
Yay.
ever. Ever.
Biggest one. Special treat. They've been really patient.
Yeah.
They played
I waited.
nicely.
Like 5 hours for
Silly
this.
and sad.
7 hours. 8 o'clock to what's the time now?
And a huge weekend.
Whoa.
So about
That's-
12,
How come mine's like
11
that?
hours.
I
What's
have
the
no
time?
idea.
Why did they put it inside a tiny one in the big one? And yours isn't?
About 10
Did you get a 2-scoop?
Yeah, I think that they just did it and then she said, do you want a lid on it? And then put it like it sits up. They're the same size scoops.
I reckon they should run the roller coasters down.
And there is Movie World, which we are
the Green Lantern.
not going
and
to.
The Joker. Wait, we're going to?
It's not open.
We're not